Hey everyone, hope you're doing well. This is Matsec. We are back with another video, Nanocherryctf from Tryhackme. This room difficulty mentioned as medium. So this room tests the skills of privilege escalation and web app exploitation. So this room is best for beginners and intermediate hackers. That's being said, let's go and hack it. First, let me start my OpenVPN, sudo OpenVPN. Now what I'm going to do is I've created a folder in my Tryhackme directory, which is Nanocherryctf. Always I'm going to start with nmap sc for default scripts, sv to enumerate the versions, p4 to speed up the scans. I want to copy the IP, just this, and pasting it over here, and o on to save the output as normal. I'm going to save it as initial. In the meantime, what I'm going to do is just gonna check whether we have a website. So already in the challenge, they have said like they have given an SSH credentials for us, because it's this story is like already a vigilante hacker who has got an initial foothold for us. So now from there, we have to escalate the privilege and get the root access. So that's this story behind. So we have to hack the Chad Cherry ice cream crew, which is a ice cream shop. So we have to hack them and take them down. So that's the challenge for this room. So now they have also mentioned that we have to add this IP and this domain on the etc host. So what we can do is we have to copy this and get into terminal sudo nano etc host and go below and make a new line, paste the domain over here and go front, copy the IP, which is this, and paste it over here, move the align it correctly and save it. Control X, Y, and enter. Now we have saved successfully. Now we can try to access this by cherry on top.thm. Okay. Now what we can do is, now I already have that slight guess that if we add and domain whichever challenge is asking us to add an etc host file, so I always like to check for the subdomains. So let me check the subdomains for this domain, which is go buster vhost. So for vhost is to give the host, so that from particular host it will be scanning all the subdomains. And we have given the word list, which is user shared word list AMAS subdomain top 1 million subdomains we're gonna scan. So enter. This might take some time. In the meantime, if you see the nmap scan, there is two ports open, which is 22 and 80. It's pretty straightforward that only two ports we have, so that we have to either get access via website, or else we have to get it via SSH. So now what we can do is, they have already given SSH password, username and password. So we'll try to log in, and also in here we found that there is one subdomain which is nano.cherryontop.thm. So we'll make a note here, which is mousepad cherry on top. We're going to save all the data here, which is we're going to close it, close this, which we're going to save this. This is the subdomain we found from this. And now we'll try to log in the SSH. I think it's not sus. Yes, not sus, and the IP. Copy this. Not sus at the IP. This. paste it, enter, and yes, the password is. Now we got an SSH access. Now what we have to do is I'm just gonna import pty on. So when bash replace. Okay, now it's all good. So now I always like to check for the users. So we have 4 users. So now what is our username, which is not sus, but we have to get all those users to get the answers. So I'm just gonna make a note. Okay. Mouse pad, cherry on top. This is the thing. Let's save this. This is the usernames. Okay, we are good. Now what we can do is we'll run a lint piece to check whether there is some access we have to write or change something in this system. I'm just gonna move to temp and I'm gonna go to my local machine, which where I have my lint piece, opt lint piece, wget, and sorry, I have to start my Python 3 m HTTP 602. Now we need to know our IP, which is IPA. This is our IP. I'll copy this and go to the SSH wget HTTP, paste the IP here, then 2062 and lint paste. Connection is refuse connecting this. Okay, I'm sorry, the support which is I have mistake like 2602. Now it's all good. We have downloaded lint piece successfully. And also I wanted to download one more file, which is PSPY32 to monitor the processes. So which is already there in opt. We have to, which is PSPY32. This file is needed for us. So now what I'm gonna do is again I'm gonna start Python server and we're gonna type PSPY32. Now we have downloaded everything successfully, whatever it's needed. Just gonna grant access. Linpiece.sh mod execute PSPY32. First we'll run our linpiece script. After a few minutes, linpiece has completed successfully. Now if you see this, couldn't find any informations which is useful, but if you see here, interesting writable files owned by everyone, you can see etc host. So if it shows here, I always like to view that. Let's see what it is there in it. It's cat st, and we have all those things on it here. So now also we can run PSPY32 to check whether what we have, what process and all running in it. Let's see. Okay, there is few processes running here. Yes. Okay. If we see below in the UID 1003, there is a curl cherry top TLD 8000, and it is running some scripts. So which is, I think it's a cron job. So this will run for every minute, I think. So what we can do now we can create this directory in our local machine, and we can map our IP into this domain in the etc host, so that whatever traffic is going through this, it will be transferred to us, and then the script gets executed and we'll get a shell. So we'll try that. So now I'm just gonna close this. Nano PC host. So we need our IP, which is, I think, this. Yeah, which is, so now we have to paste it over here, and then which is cherry on top or TLD. Now press Ctrl X, Y, and enter. Now we'll check whether it is added successfully. etc host. Yes, all good. Now what we have to do is we have to go into our local machine, which is this. Now we have to create a folder, make dir home and cd home, and we have to make another folder which is make dir which is Baba. Okay, is make dir Baba. Then we have to create a script. We have to create mousepad, and the script is coinflip.sh. So we have to create that. Okay. This is, now it's open. What we have to do is just gonna have a bin bash a shebang over here, and then I want a reverse shell. So I'm gonna use hack tools, copy bash reverse shell, and paste it over here and save it. Now we have it on port 4848. So minimize this and go to the folder. Okay, all good, all looks good. We go to Nanocherryctf Cherry. Okay, Nanocherryctf. Then have to start a Python server on port 8000. And also we have to listen on nclv. So mclvnp on port 4848, which we have mentioned in the reverse shell. Now enter. So after each minute, the script gets executed and we'll get a reverse shell over here. Let's wait. We'll check in our server, which is 8000. Yes, this one, and it is executed successfully, which is 200 4848. Why didn't we get the reverse shell? Let's see. Okay. It's executing successfully, but yeah, we got the shell. Okay. Now we'll check the username, which is Bob. Okay, we have the shell of Bob. So now what we have to do is we have to check what files are there. We have this chat text, which is cat, and We'll copy this text and 1 2 5 mouse back. I want to save it here. Okay, this is the chats key. Chats key 3. Okay, we save this. Now what we have to do is I don't think we don't have much here. Instead, we found one subdomain, so I'd just like to go through that. Which is nanocherryctf.thm. So I just want to add that etc host file. So let's see what we can get from that. So sudo etc right, sudo nano etc host, and we have to add that over here and paste the domain here and save it. Now we'll try to access the domain nano. Still we didn't go through this websites. We'll go through in this. There is one function which is if you see the testimonial, it's giving the usernames, but it's not the full name. I think yes, it's a full name, chat cherry molly milk, but we don't have any option to click. But here there is some ice cream facts. If you click that, you submit, there is something coming up here, which is, I think this is base 32. You see cyber f and that from base 32. From base 32, if you see, if we convert to be if you decode this, you will get a guest. So that's the thing. I think this we can try to exploit, but we'll first we'll go through this and we'll come back this to later. So we have a login page, admin portal. Now we'll try admin password. I tried everything, but it didn't work. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna search the hidden directories in here, so that might help us finding something interesting. So I always like to use Ferox Buster for this, which we have using a common text, and also by side I always like to run their search, so which uses an automated word list which it has. This shows nothing for us. It's just a JPG and JS files. Here also nothing. This has completed, but I couldn't find anything really interesting. Okay, at last, after a few minutes, we found that there is some user.db in this domain, in this subdomain, but we found this in the search, but not in the Ferox Buster, because we use a common word list. Sometimes the word list doesn't contain those informations. So always try to use multiple tools to search the hidden directories. That will help. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna paste this over here and enter. We have downloaded this. If you click that, it will open in the DB browser. So from here you have to click browse data, and if you check users, username password is puppet and master. So now what we're gonna do, we have to log in this puppet and master. Great, we have a flag. So which is Molly's flag. Just gonna save this as Molly flag. This and there are a few informations which is not clickable. Interesting. But if you see here, there is a password which is Chad Cherry's future wife. So Molly saves the password as Chad Cherry's future wife. I'm just gonna copy this. Gonna log in as Molly. Molly username is so we forgot to, I think we have deleted that. So where we have to go? Molly full name. I think here we found something. Okay, Molly milk. So in between there is an hyphen actually, which we saw hit here. CD. You check here. Yes, Molly milk. This is the username. Now what I've tried to do is I'll try to log in here. That's Molly milk, and the password will be. Did we copy the password? No, this is the password. So we go to terminal and paste it over here. Okay, we'll try to log in as shell. We'll try here. Molly milk. The IP will be this, and password is wife. We'll paste the password. I don't know why it's not working. Is VPN running? Okay. We'll restart our VPN. Okay, my VPN is running successfully. I'm gonna paste the password. Okay, I think there is some problem with the VPN. Now it's all good. Like ls, there is a chats key txt. So now just gonna cat it out. So this is the chats key one. So we have to save it as chats one. Chats key one and save it as this Nanocherry. So we have to get access to SAM. I think yes. We have it here. This way. CD home. CD home ls. So we have to get access to SAM sprinkles and chat cherry. So chat cherry, we have to gather all the keys and then log in. So now what we have to do is we have to get access to SAM sprinkle, and then we have to get the chats key and move log in as a chat. Now we have to copy this SAM. So now here, if you see here, there is a user which is already, we have seen this is converting as base 632. So I'm just gonna convert this as base 32. Please wait. I'll just go to base 32 recipe and have to put SAM sprinkles and copy this. You try to replace this. We are not getting anything. But if we change the facts, there is a chance to get some information about SAM. So what I'm gonna do is, no, I'm gonna open the burp suit. Turning on my burp proxy. Now intercepting on and gonna submit this. I'm gonna send this to intruder and just gonna add this as my entry point to snipe the payloads. Payload will be like numbers from 0 to just 100. Let's start the attack. So it's almost completed 54 payloads. So just wanted to check the length, whether there is some change here. If you see 44th request, which is the payload is 43, there is some slight change in it. So if we click here, see the response. Okay, there is some secret hideout which is discloses the Sam's SSH credentials. Yeah, now what we have to do is I'm just gonna copy this in the notes. I'm just gonna log in as Sam Sprinkles. Enter. Password is this. We have to copy it and paste it. Now we have logged in successfully. We have to move into Sam Sprinkles ls. So that is to text. So this is the important text file cat. So we got the final chats key part, so we can save it as chats chats key to sorry yeah, it's to and save it here. Okay, now what we have to do is to log into chat account. We have to integrate all those chats key and find a make a password. So the first part is Nanocherry. So this is first, and the will be 3 is the chat second key. This is third. We copy and make. So this is the complete password of the chat's account. Now what we can do is we can escalate to chat. It's chat cherry. The password is this. Okay, all good. Finally, we are logged in at logged in into chat's account. So we have to move to chat cherry. ls. There is chat flag, so we can cat it out. Chat flag dot txt. So this is the flag. Just gonna save it as chat's flag. Then there is an hello text. So cat hello text. So I think this is a story which has been given here, but here this is the important thing which we have to see. You can find the password to the root account in the wave file. Whomever you are, if you are a smart hacker, you can crack this. So now the root password is saved into this wave file. Now we have to crack this. This file is this. What we can do is I'm just gonna start the Python server here. Python 3 http server port 13. So we have to go to our local machine. We have to go to our local machine and wget http. We need the IP, which is this. Paste it over here, and the port 1234, and which we want to get is this file. So copy that and paste it over here. Okay, now we have downloaded it successfully on in our local machine. We'll just try to run it. We'll just try to open it. Tryhackme. Sorry, it's in home. Tryhackme. Nanocherryctf. This. You run this. Open this. This sound is something like a television signal. What we can do is, if you search here, SSTV, it is slow scan television. So why it is used? We can also type that it uses. So SSTV was first used by NASA to down the pictures of moon. From moon, they have been sending a picture through the radio signals so that they can decode the picture and see it from here. So now what we're gonna do is we have to find a tool to decode this signal. So there is a tool which is SSTV. So this is the tool from GitHub. What we're gonna do, we have to copy this, git clone, and paste this, ls cd SSTV, and we have setup.py. Now python 3 setup.py install. I'm just gonna make it as sudo. Okay, it's already completed. Now what I have to do is SSTV. We have to move to the directory where we have the root password with. We just have to SSTV help. If we see here, we have to give -d for the audio file and the output file as oh. I'm just going to give the audio file alone so that it helps to decode it. So this is the file, root password.page, and enter. It is decoding. It's done. Now if we ls, there is a new file which is result.png. Result.png, enter. So this is the file. You see this is the password of root. Nano will never be overtaken. So we'll try to log in using this. We can close this. Su root. Nano will never be overtaken. Enter. Okay, finally we have rooted this box. We have a flag over here. We have to go to ed root ls and cat root flag. So this is the easy method to root this box. If you like this video, please subscribe and support me. Thanks for watching. Have a great day. Bye.